Hey all, Hertz here. Welcome back to episode 5 of Incremental Factory. Now, in between episodes, our iron production is having some real problems. With the yield here at 35, we're not able to push through enough plate to do some of the things we need to do. We were low on coal, so I just kind of did this. This is a temporary solution. We're going to have to probably rework this area a little bit because these ratios keep on changing. Um, so we'll take a look at that. Um, One of the other things I did was in the last episode, we built these Gen 3 circuits to do 4 a second. And then, so I just upped this to 8 a second. I added another one of these. And this is kind of what it took to make that happen. Actually, let me tighten this up a little bit. And now the reason why I upped that to 8 a second is because of yellow science. Yellow science takes 2 of the Gen 3 chips and 4 of the Gen 2 chips, and then also 8 sulfur. Um, but so what I'm going to do is just put these 2 different factories together, and um, we'll have yellow science. Let me just get these aligned. This is looking pretty good here. And then I'm going to just copy and paste this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is looking, let's say, close enough. Okay. So I am going to take one of these warehouses. I think yellow is bigger than either of these twos. I'm going to move all the science to the right here in a second. But let me just get that guy going. And a node. You will be doing yellow science. And then we'll do production. So currently I'm making 16 Gen 2 and 8 Gen 3. So to make yellows, so this will make 4. That's exactly what I'll need to make 4 of these. So let's get that done. And now all I need to do is copy this. Which you'll see like down here, that uses 384K brick and 180K gears. So I'm going to paste this down and then I'm going to do a cut here and we'll be back when this gets pasted down. And I'm also going to grab this Gen 3 and paste that down over here and we'll get those hooked up. So see you in a moment. Okay, and we're back. I have copied the Gen 2 circuits, the Gen 3 circuits. I've aligned everything back up and then I just copied this sulfur build that was here and just kind of doubled up its capacity, and that's all it takes for us to get yellow circuits or yellow science started. Um, so that's going over here into this warehouse. Let me look around here real quick. One of the first things we're going to do is going to be this research. Increase the warehouse capacity. Uh, that one's quite useful. This one here, extraction building. Um, Up to 300%. Uh, I mean, the beacon tiers are useful. What I'll do is I'll put a couple of the tier 2 beacons on some of the science. If we look back here, so like there are only 4 buildings in this, but it needs 4 connections. So I'm just going to add. Now, with this, you always add productivity beacons. You never add speed. Productivity gives you, plus that much stuff. So this increases your production rate along with your consumption rate. This just increases your production rate. So you do more with less amount of material, or do more with the same amount of material. Um, I hope I explained that in a way that makes sense. So I'm just going to add some of this onto the yellow science here. So that'll boost our yellow science numbers. Like now you see we're doing 6 instead of 4. Um, and it's not costing us any more material, so all of our ratios stay the same. I'm gonna just put that down to 20. So now that's an 80% increase. From 4 to 7.2. So that one's helpful. Um, where's we don't have. So that'll up the yellow science. I'm gonna get this tech, this tech, this tech, and the protection tech. And then we will go downstairs and start on the excavation layer. Um, None of these things can be used like right away. So I'm gonna let these numbers go up. I will cut right here and come back when we can buy these techs. Okay, and we're back. I've been working on the science over here, but we've got the technologies that we needed. So we're gonna go back down here. Um, and oh, this is all so very expensive. Let's see. Let's see. I can probably build another warehouse or two up here. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to just go ahead and excavate down to the next layer. That is going to get all of our yields up. We'll just let this go. I don't think they can get us in this round. All right. So now we get the giant bonus to our yields, which is 100%, which is really nice. Now everything's back up. And I'm just gonna patch up the walls and go ahead and do this again. And we will just go down to the next level, to the 6. The reward for this is a 6x speed boost. And oh, these are a new mob over here. These guys are another mob that can shoot at a distance. Okay, so let's go ahead and up that and repair our walls. Then I'm going to look at doing a couple of things up here. What I would like to do is buy spaces. Um, Sorry about that spot, this spot, and this spot. And then go ahead and delete this guy. And then we'll go back and put in these guys one further out. So what we're actually doing is we're increasing our surface area for the guns on the outside. Like you don't want to put them way on the outside because then they don't have any protection from the walls. You want thicker walls between you and them. But we're at the point where we have more guns that can fit in here. So we're expanding that surface area so we can fit those other guns in there. So with that in mind, so we won't be able to get this guy or this guy for a minute. We haven't gone down to half EM yet. But let's get... No, place this guy. And then what do you take? Before we place that, let's go up. I think we can get one more warehouse. Yeah, we can probably get 2 more warehouses. So yeah, we gotta do this delicate balancing act of like, increase your warehouse space, increase items on the excavation layer. The problem is that like, you know, later on in this game, this just takes so long. And so the game really slows down. So, that being said, I will be back shortly. I will do a cut here. I'll be back when these numbers go up. Okay, and we're back. This has taken hours uh to get us to this point. Um, so I'm just gonna hit the dig button here. Um, I mean, this is just going at a glacial pace. We're even at 6x, and I don't I've just sat here for hours just watching number go up. So yeah, I'm just gonna hit the dig here. Okay, that didn't look too bad. All right, we've got a couple of things that have gone up. Our minimum yield is now 40, and we're getting plus 200%. Let me just look and make sure. So if I do 16 times 0.4 times 3 equals, yes. So we get an extractor bonus of a 3x multiplier times the 0.4 for the yield. So each one of these is doing 19.2 now. So generally what that means is like 10 extractors can service 3 of these iron plates or copper plates or whatever. So I will consider redoing our iron here. It's kind of, I don't know if I even want to mess with it. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, as I say, I've been sitting here for hours just doing this. So we're going to just sit around and wait for this, for the numbers to go up again. And then we're gonna get, I suppose I can add more wall around this. I think I'll add like 2 more blocks of wall around this. And then try to fill out the rest of the turrets. The ones that we can get here. We can probably get, what, we're 480. So we can probably get at least 2 more, hopefully 3 more of these turrets. And if we could get 3 more of these turrets, that would be great. That would like kind of make it symmetrical around here. So anyway, thank you everybody for picking up what I'm putting down. We'll see you next time on episode 6 of Incremental Factory.